Hey, so we're going to be sorting out our knees today, and especially if you get pain walking up and down the stairs. A lot of the time it's down to the tracking of our knee, how our quads are activating, and also round through the hips. So we're going to be taking ourselves down onto the floor for some lovely exercises to stabilize and activate through our hips and our quads. Then we'll stand up and strengthen them. So we're starting down on the floor and we're going to take ourselves into some nice glute bridges. So make sure your feet are nicely shoulder width apart. Our hands are down to the side. Our first movement is our tailbone tucking up, which pushes our lower back into the floor. Then we push through the heels. We squeeze our glutes and our hamstrings as we lift those hips up. And then we just roll our spine down segment by segment. The last thing down is that tailbone. Little tilt, big breath in, push up through those heels, squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings, and then roll ourselves down nice and gently. Big breath in. Nice big breath out. Just working nice and controlled. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. So that's fired up our glutes and our hamstrings. Now just that little tailbone tuck, bring your knees nicely up, and with our hands we're going to take them behind our legs and just gently pull them in towards our chest. Big breath in. Now you're going to extend our legs out, toes pointing towards our shins, and then we're going to bring our heels to our glutes, and then we're going to lift back up. So we're lengthening through those hamstrings and also just firing up the fronts of our legs just for a quick 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our last one. Lovely. Now we're going to bring ourselves down. We're going to take ourselves onto our sides. Now what we're going to do, we're going to fire up around the outside of this hip. So we're going to take ourselves into a side plank position. We want our bottom leg bent and our top leg straight. We're going to lift the ribs up and away. We can use our top hand for support. Big breath in. We're going to lift that hip off the floor. Now with this leg, we're going to take a nice lift and then bring it back down. Every time we're lifting, we're taking a big breath in, making sure our chin doesn't collapse in towards our chest. We've got a nice straight line. And a big breath in, nice big breath out. 10 more seconds. And then what we're going to do, we're going to hold this leg up in the air. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Now bring your heel to your glute and extend that leg back out. Heel to glute and extend it out. Now this leg's going to want to start creeping forward, so keep it in a nice straight line as we work for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring that nicely down. We're going to swap sides. So you might have felt that in your upper hip as well and the outside of the right. Now we're going to swap ourselves over. So bottom leg bent, top leg straight, elbow underneath shoulder, lift the ribs away, top hand for support as we take ourselves up, lift and lower. Big breath in, nice big breath out. Big breath in, nice big breath out. Making sure we're not collapsing ourselves down, that chin's not coming into our chest. We're lifting as high as we can for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift and hold. Now we're going to bring our heel to our glute. Make sure that leg doesn't come forward. Nice extension out. Breath in, breath out. Keep that going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and then bringing ourselves down. Lovely job. So that's activated around the outside of those hips and our glutes, hamstrings, and also those quads. We're going to stand ourselves up next. So now what we're going to do, we're going to work on stabilizing that knee and practicing that motion. So there's a couple of exercises we're going to do. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to take our hips back, soften our knees, wait into that left foot and just bring your right foot next to it with the heel off the floor. Then all nice and simple, we're just going to take the leg out to the side, have a nice little tap, and then bring it back in. And all the while we're just trying to focus on keeping that left knee nice and stable as we move our right leg out to the side. Just a quick one this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Then just bring ourselves up. We're going to stay working on this left leg. If you now bring your right foot forward with the toe up, unlock your left hip and soften that left knee. Now we're going to lift this right leg off the floor, but we're going to use our left hip to do it. So we're just going to drive ourselves up. We're going to squeeze that left glute, unlock that left hip, and then lower that heel back down to the floor. This left leg is now working to stabilize, to keep that knee as stable as we can as we lift, unlock the hip, and then lower. Imagine we're going down the stairs. We're controlling that descent. Big breath in, nice big breath out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you need to hold on to this next one, hold on to something for this next one, please do. But now we're going to bring this right foot behind us. We're going to do the same action with our hip. We're going to soften, we're going to bend that knee, we're going to lower ourselves down, and then we're going to drive ourselves up, pushing that left hip forward, little activation of that glute, unlocking, and then bringing ourselves back up. Now imagine this is like going up the stairs. That knee's tracking over our laces. We're just taking it nice and steady. Breath in, breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and then give that left leg a good old shake. We've got the other side to do. So hips are going to come back, soften our knees, left foot next to our right with that heel off the floor, keeping that right knee nice and stable. We're just going to take the left foot out for a little tap, bring it back in, out and in. Right leg staying nice and stable. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring that left foot forward with the toe up. We're going to lift up through that right hip. We're going to extend that right leg, bring ourselves up, unlock the hip, lower ourselves back down. It's not always perfect. So taking our time on that way down. That's where we're doing the work to help stabilize that knee, keeping it tracking as we lower ourselves down, bring ourselves back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And now we've got our lovely one with our leg behind. So hold on to something if you need to. Bring that left heel up, unlock that right hip, soften our knees, chest comes slightly forward, bring ourselves back up. Nice little squeeze, unlock, lower ourselves, our chest comes slightly forward, chest comes up nice and tall. Big breath in. Nice big breath out, and again we're stabilizing through that right knee. It's going to want to start collapsing in. So we're unlocking and we're driving up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our last one, and give that leg a shake off. Wonderful. Right, what we're going to do now, we're going to really load up through our front leg. So we're going to bring our left foot forward and our right foot back. And I want you to imagine that you've got a box just nicely underneath our chin. We're going to lean our chest forward, putting our weight into our left foot. Now that knee comes over our laces. We're going to lower that box down to the floor. Now push off that left foot, pull the tummy in, and then bring that box nicely underneath our chin. If you want to make it harder, you can take that box with straight arms up overhead and then lowering ourselves down. Big breath in. Nice big breath out. Or just keep it underneath the chin. Load and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then bringing ourselves up. You're going to notice that challenges our balance a little bit. Now we're going to keep this left foot forward. Our box is underneath our chin. And all we're going to do now is just lower that back knee down towards the floor, bringing ourselves back up. Now you can go as low as you want on this one. It can be just a small little movement, keeping that knee once again tracking over our laces. Big breath in, nice big breath out. Keeping ourselves nice and upright. Don't let that chest come forwards. I like to imagine a bowl of water, so we're not letting it tip out. We're keeping it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lovely. Right, swapping over that right foot forward, our left foot back. We've got our imaginary box. We're going to lean our chest forward, weight into that front foot, take the box down to our toes, pull the tummy in as we push up and bring that box nicely underneath our chin, lowering ourselves down, bringing ourselves up. Once again, if you want to make it a bit harder, we take it with straight arms up overhead, lowering through that front, bringing ourselves down, tummy in, working those stabilizing hips. And then again, just take that box underneath the chin as well if you want to. 10 more seconds. Loading through that front leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And now we're going to lower our left leg, keeping that right heel on the floor. Remember, we can go down as low as you feel comfortable. Big breath in as we lower. Breath out. It's that bowl of water, so don't let ourselves collapse forward. Don't let it spill. Big breath in. Nice big breath out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our last one, and then stepping ourselves forward, giving that a nice little shake. Just going to now have a little stretch on those outside of the hips just to finish off. So if you stand up nice and tall, bring your right foot across your left, hands onto your thighs, big breath in, chin to your chest, roll your hands down towards your toes as low as you feel comfortable. Now focus your weight onto your left heel, lift that left hip slightly, hold for another 10, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tummy pulls in, we raise, stack ourselves segment by segment, shoulders back, and then the other side. If it is too much to have our feet crossed, just have your feet together and do it twice. Big breath in, roll yourself down, weight into that right heel, lower ourselves down, weight into that right heel, as I said, lift the right hip slightly. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tummy pulls in, restack ourselves segment by segment, and have a nice little shake off of those legs. So that is a way of activating through our hips, strengthening through our quads. All in all, the idea is to protect that knee, keeping it nice and aligned when we're going up and down stairs, so you get that pain go away, basically. If you want any more, there's a link in the bio. We do lots of things like this and other things to help strengthen and keep ourselves fit for life. And I will see you very soon. Take care.